Vacant room. Something tells me Charlotte wouldn't be too happy if I wander around without permission. Yeah, I can't go into the vacant room, but I can definitely go into other vacant room. Probably shouldn't check out other rooms without asking Charlotte first. I'm not gonna ask her, but I probably shouldn't. You think it's gonna be like a... It's gonna be really funny if the shed and like other places we can go would end up here, but they did not. I guess we'll just go to the shed, solve a shed puzzle. Probably be told more explicitly where to go for Olivia's key. Even though I'm sure I'm right.
Man,
and I would never be wrong.
Keys for one clock tower?
Charlotte's husband's key and her daughter's.
Where could they be?
Well, she said her husband kept things in the tool shed. Let's check there first.
Surely there's origami in here. Pretty dusty in here. Hopefully we can find a key under all the dust. It's probably in that clock. That clock looks suspicious. Compared to like everything else that doesn't really look like a puzzle. Oh, that clock looks even more suspicious. There's so many clocks. So many different times. Okay, I gotta have some fun. Nothing looks all that out of the ordinary. I don't know why I had trouble beating that. Big clock. Doesn't look like the clock's working. Must be broken. Wonder the Let's just try to like start figuring out this puzzle. The area around the desk is littered with clocks. That sure is clocks. Wall clock. Doesn't look like the clock's working, must be broken. Or it's part of a puzzle.
Amazing.
Cool, a miniature version of the clock tower. There's a door at the bottom.
Maybe.
This mark looks like a sword. Maybe there's something inside. Won't open. How can I get in there? Think about it. Might be clock related. Just a bell. Okay, like, so we've got directions, west, north, south, etc. This part's a lid. So this part opens up. The hands look like they can be moved. Okay, I don't know. No, I confirm. I don't know. What should I do? Back out? Let's look around some more. I mean, it would be pretty easy if these four were just the ones I need. But there's also, like, this looks pretty suspicious. Oh, that kind of helps, doesn't it? There's a shelf with 3 clocks. There's a letter carved here. There's a letter carved here. Is that, like, carved into the shelf itself? It's set to 554. Clock's strange. It has 3 dials. Let's see. The left one is set to 605. Middle one is 320, and the right one is 815. Table clock has a handle. Time is set to 1:30. Like, zoom more. Cool. I don't quite get the carving of the letters, honestly. Okay. Great. Gotta do some math. Add S and N to get E.
What's this?
Like addition? That's some basic arithmetic. Yeah, it's just a plus. That is pretty basic, I guess. W. There's a letter carved here. I don't really get why it's carved. Like, that's actually really throwing me off. And there's enough clocks here to, like, make it a little difficult to just figure out which ones are important. I don't think I could do things with these drawers, could I? Nothing looks all that out of the ordinary. None of these ones either. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything, like, on here that looks suspicious beyond what we need to do. And I'm gonna assume... Never mind. I was gonna say, since Ashley didn't mention specific times on these ones, that maybe they aren't important. But now she is mentioning specific times, so potentially they could be important. I would say a good idea might be to take some pictures of these. Just to have them ready when we're doing things. All kinds of clocks. Pretty dusty. Don't think it's been used for a while. Charlotte, tell me about clocks. It's definitely going to be related to figuring stuff out over here. Hey, Matthew, you want to help for once, maybe? I mean... the handles don't seem important. Time set. I don't even think this camera would really help me. Would it... the best I can think of right now is maybe this is north, south, west, and then south and north equals E. That's the best I can think of currently. Left dial is 605. 605, 815. I didn't catch the middle one. Let's just set these for now. Think about it. I hope I remember how clocks work. Solved it.
Huh?
Heard something when I set the clock to this time. I guess that is confirmation that I'm going the right way. Maybe there's something more to this clock. It's probably. What was West 815? Oops. Oh, that's actually really convenient though. I did not think about this. That is very helpful. I would have went back to read it if I didn't accidentally click that button.
Yeah.
It makes a sound when the clock is set to the right time. It's a good thing that's confirmation and not me just guessing. I should set the time on the other two clocks. Yep, I sure should. Okay, so we know what north is. I don't Like, I definitely did not feel confident about this because it, 320. It, like, I don't know. The markings just don't seem like they correlate well enough to the, maybe 2. I guess it would be more like that. The, like, carvings didn't quite correlate enough with that 3 clock dial to make me feel confident. This was east and south, I believe. Should move the clock hands. Can't look at the log. What time should I set the clock to? Not allowed to look at the log when I went that far. What a shame. I guess I could have just looked at what I've already set. So it was... How do you even do this, actually? Right dial and left dial. So, what would it end up being? 220? I think is how that would work out. Damn it. Oh, what? I closed it? Damn it. Trying to move too fast, trying to move too slow. We'll try 220. I might also just go back to double check what I even need to add. It would be that one. Whoa. Doesn't seem right. Seems like I made a mistake. Seems like I don't know how clocks work. Hey Matthew, do you even know what a clock is? Oh, south and north. Okay. Big blunder on my part. Hey, look at that backlog. Left and middle. Convenient that they're in the same text box. So 925. So we are kind of back to that same problem that I also realized that I don't know. I think I said that east was south and east. Silly me. Whatever. We got to somewhere eventually, or we'll get somewhere eventually. It's the same thing that I mentioned before. A lot of these puzzles seem to just be revolving around. You better make sure you don't use the fake clues. Okay, all 4 clocks have been set.
You did it!
The key was in there after all. I like how she said you did it. Like to congratulate me, specifically.
All right, we got a key.
Wow, great job.
Yeah, thanks for the help.
Thanks. Let's tell Charlotte.
Right.
I'm sure going to talk to Charlotte will just reinforce where Olivia might have had the other key. Charlotte. I didn't mind that clock puzzle, just, I don't know. The carvings really felt like nebulous clues.
Hey, Charlotte.
Like they didn't connect enough with the correct
Find
clock
the keys yet?
for me to be confident in it. But
We
it was
found the
fine.
sword key.
We solved it. There were no issues.
And thanks for telling us where to look.
Didn't tell us your husband was weird about clocks.
I didn't tell you anything. You found it all on your own.
Wow, I sure did. Yeah.
Let's look for Olivia's key next.
You're not supposed to bring her up.
Do you have any clues for where it might be?
Now that you mention it, Olivia left something strange in the greenhouse.
Oh, never mind. I was super
A
wrong.
wooden box with an image of a flower on it. There's something funny about it. but I never figured out what.
I guess I
Come
should
on,
have
Ashley.
expected the
Let's
greenhouse.
go check it out.
Right.
Wonder if the reason why they didn't tell us about the greenhouse was just so they could have, like, concise dialogue. Because I feel like this would have been a nice situation to just give us 2 options to go check out. Especially since it's right here in the same area. Like, if it was saying that you should do everything in one... Like, you should do everything here before going somewhere else, I could kind of understand waiting, but...
It's so hot.
I guess just to not get
What was Olivia doing here
puzzles
before she
confused
left?
with each other.
Let's take a look around.
Right. The box should be somewhere in here.
Origami? Origami? Don't see any origami. Work table. There's the box, Olivia. Where is the box? Let's look around here. I think I see it. The thing that looks like a small box.
Oh.
Oh, there's this box under the table, towards the back.
Oh, hey.
Can you reach it?
Yeah.
I think I can.
Hey.
There's a rose carved into the lid. Just like Charlotte said. This has to be Olivia's, right?
All right.
Yeah, let's get it open. Oh my god. There's a little maze. Let's try to open it up. Rolling spheres. Tilt the box to roll the ball towards the hole with the rose carving on it. You'll have to start over if the ball falls into one of the other holes. Press X to reset the position of the box. Did you know the Nintendo Wii has full motion controls? This is absolutely a puzzle that was made with the Wii in mind. These are weird holes. Ooh, ooh, yeah. Almost screwed. Oh, no!
Darn it.
I love right in the middle of saying that I almost screwed it up. There's a rose mark. Is that the goal? Yeah, no, I know that that wasn't the goal that I went into. I almost screwed it up, but then I really screwed it up. I did it for the bit. It wasn't on purpose. I mean, it was on purpose, I swear. It wasn't an accident. It was the bit. Wow.
Ugh.
Really lost control on that one. Real UGG failure moment. I blame the Switch motion controls. It can't be me. Has to be the Switch's fault. I would never... Well, I'm also trying to rush now because I borked it twice. Nailed it. We will not fail. Where are you going, ball? Nailed it. Easy first try. I can't believe that
Dear Mom?
Charlotte was never able to solve that.
Letter.
It wasn't a puzzle. It was
Yeah,
just do
left by
it.
Olivia. I bet Charlotte's never read it.
She never
We
tried
should deliver it.
that hard.
But what about the key?
Charlotte's been in the dark for so long. We should do this now.
We'll look for the key right after?
Of course.
I don't think Charlotte deserves this letter. Like, it really couldn't solve a maze thing. Dude, like, those things used to just be at, like, Eddie Bauer's for a while. I only remember it because when Mom needed to go shopping, I was like, oh, I'll play with this baseball marble puzzle thing that's there for some reason. It might not have been Eddie Bauer's. It was someplace. And then they stopped having it, and that made me mad. I'm like, oh, I hate shopping. If there's no marble puzzle, what's the point?
Charlotte,
Find the key?
not yet. But we did find this.
if the note says that the key is at the photographer's
is it?
house.
A letter
I'm gonna
left by
feel
Olivia.
pretty smug.
It was in the greenhouse.
Olivia.
I wonder what she wrote. Are you sure it's okay for me to read it?
If it brings up Ashley, that would be wild. Dear
Mom.
Oh, never mind.
I'm sorry for leaving without saying anything. I felt like
if I had told you, you never would have approved of me leaving home, or of my relationship with Gilbert. None of this was his idea, so please don't blame him. It was all me. In fact, he tried talking me out of it, right up until I left. You were worried I'd get my heart broken again. But I'm fine. I know I can find happiness with Gilbert. It's why I decided to leave with him. But there's another reason I couldn't tell you. I'm pregnant.
Gasp.
What matters to me most was to give this child a chance to live in a happy home. And for that, I needed a fresh start with Gilbert. I know that as a mother, you understand how important that is. There's nothing more important than your child's happiness. So please understand, my leaving is not Gilbert's fault, and it's not yours. The only one to blame is me. If you can find it in your heart to forgive me, then I would love for you to meet your grandchild. A child should know the love of their grandmother. I wish you good health and a long life. With love, Olivia.
How long ago has that box been there? When did you leave?
Olivia had a baby? Congratulations, Charlotte! You're a grandma!
So it would seem. Olivia, if only you'd spoken a word of this to me. I might have become even more obstinate.
It's a key!
It's Olivia's flower key. It was inside the letter.
Did you guys not feel the
Take
weight of
it.
that?
Are you sure?
When you guys picked up that letter,
Yes. Thank you for bringing me Olivia's letter.
Of course. Thank you, Charlotte.
Flower key.
There's only one more.
but where could it be?
We've got this.
Yeah.
No need to keep searching.
Huh?
Here.
The moon key? You had it the whole time?
I mean,
Well, hurry up and
She
take
kind of
it before I
implied.
change my mind.
I'm surprised she didn't
We
make us
won't
solve
lose
a
it.
puzzle for it. Granted, arguably, just the puzzles for the other two keys was the puzzle for this.
Thanks again, Charlotte.
Ashley, when you gave me Olivia's letter, I learned her true feelings for the first time. Thank you.
I'm glad I could help.
Never
can die
knowing
happy
the
now.
truth is a far worse fate. I never thought I'd learn that from a child. Olivia was heartbroken after her first marriage ended. She shut down. She wouldn't open up to anyone. Not even me. But she came back home to this beautiful place. Lake Juliet mended her heart one piece at a time. Then, as soon as she seemed whole again, that man arrived. At first, Olivia ignored him. He tried to win her affection, but she wouldn't budge. She no longer believed that someone could love her. But he didn't give up, and before I knew it, she was in love.
Why were you against them getting married?
That man came from the city like he was blown by the wind. If he moved here on a whim, was his love also a whim? I had seen Olivia tortured by a broken heart. I was set on protecting her from the idle desires of a fickle man. The whole time, it seems I never understood. Now, I just truly hope that she's happy.
You should tell her that yourself.
At this point? No, it's too late.
Why? You could just give her a call.
Well, but that would...
I just don't get why you would hesitate at your age.
Oh, you brought up her age!
You're fine. I know that you just see me as an old lady. But age doesn't make it easier to admit you were wrong.
That sounds rough.
It's also hard to admit that I just never solved my daughter's puzzle.
I have a favor to ask of you two.
Like, that's
What
the most
is it?
embarrassing part.
I want you to get the clock tower running. I'd like to hear the bells chime again.
Hope that doesn't involve a puzzle.
We'll give it a shot.
Well, you have your keys, so off you go. The moon key will get you into the clock tower. Got it?
We'll be back. Let's go, Matthew.
Right behind you. Do you really think we can get the clock tower working again?
Maybe.
Man,
It's
a lot of
been
thin
years
walls.
since I heard that bell. Oh, Olivia. I remember how much you loved to hear it ring.
I thought that would be the end of the chapter. Like, I know we didn't get to the clock tower. We were still, you know, doing stuff for it. But yeah, like, imagine, like, she contacts Olivia, like, you know, it's after all these years, Mom, why did you finally call me? I read your letter and it really spoke to me. The letter I left there for so long, why didn't you read it earlier? I don't know how to solve puzzles. Definitely one more person over here. Just taking a quick look. Just taking a quick think. Mom, it wasn't really a puzzle, it was a silly little maze. Like, did you just give up immediately and never touch it again? You didn't even need anything to open the maze part. Trying to fix a music box was harder than solving that puzzle. Mom! Waiting for someone to interrupt me while I go to the clock tower. You know they're ready to. Any minute now, Richard's gonna be like, hey, how's it going? Nothing weird or bad's actually happening at the lab, even though I keep talking about weird things happening at the lab. Don't worry about it. Where'd Princess go? Yeah, so it sounded like Moon Key gets us in, and then the other keys are for something else. I'll use the Moon Key. Okay, I'll think about using the Moon Key. Don't forget to use the inventory instead of...
How about this?
Charlotte said the Moon Key will open it, right?
Got it. What's wrong, Matthew?
It's just that...
Is it scary? These are my magic words. Even though facing the truth can be hard, in the end, it's always for the best.
It's not magic
You've
words.
said that before.
Yeah, you've said it a couple times.
I have. It's something a friend taught me. When I was trying to figure out what happened to my mom, those words gave me the strength to learn the truth.
Tell him who told you. Go into detail.
You think they'll help me?
I know it.
Even though facing the truth can be hard, in the end, it's always for the best.
Dee, look out for him.
Still upsets me that she doesn't know his name. Ah, see, I was right. New chapter. Ah, finally.